Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad out for a walk. Haven't done this in 2 weeks. I get in these spaces where I am real consistent and then a hiccup comes and then I just stop, and getting back into it takes me a minute. So before I went to Barbados, I was very consistently eating one meal a day with a kind of like ketosis type, ketosis is the state I was in, keto type diet, not fully, but a really good one. And I felt and saw the weight coming off. I went to Barbados. I didn't fall off the wagon. I jumped off the wagon into some coconut bread and some really good food that really wasn't as good for me in the amount that I was eating it. So I'm trying to learn how to stop saying things are good for me if they're not good to me. I'm trying to learn how to stop saying things are good food, if it's not good to me. Because what I'm doing is acting as if I'm depriving myself from something when in reality it's no good for me. So when it's no good for me, I need to learn how to let it go. And that we need to do in relationships, in places that we go. If these places or people aren't good for us, we have to learn to let them go, to stop saying that they're good for us or acting as if we're doing some injustice to ourselves by letting go of things that aren't serving us. I'm not an ice cream eater, but there are many people who love ice cream. But milk causes a lot of mucus. Mucus settles in the joints, causing inflammation and causes a lot of pain. When people give up dairy, that pain goes away. But then they say, well, I just love ice cream. Well, you have to ask yourself, why do you love something that is not good for you? I can say it with pastas and breads because I eat a lot of pastas and a lot of breads. Well, I did. Those things aren't good for me. And a lot of carbs like tortilla chips. So I love hummus. And so I would have hummus. My excuse to have tortilla chips is a big thing of hummus. Instead of just taking some celery or some cucumbers and some carrots and eating that hummus. And I had been doing that. And like I said, I jumped off the wagon. So now I'm trying to get back on. I have been walking up to 8 miles a day. I really just let go. But because I have a goal in mind, like a underlining goal in mind of what I want to look like even at 51, somehow I get back up and do it again. And I thought about it. So I don't have any trips planned between now and October. So with the consistency between now and October, perhaps I can develop the habit to not jump off the wagon, be pushed off the wagon, fall off the wagon, or even lean on the wagon. And I can get to 168 pounds. I'm at 197 right now. I'm not ashamed of my weight. It doesn't do any good to be ashamed of it. It is what it is. But I was at 210. So 197 is pretty good. So to get to 168, I got to do the damn work. And that's out here. I'm talking and walking, so I'm not as fast as I'll be when I get off this. But I think today I'll probably just get in 4 miles since I'm just getting back out into this after 2 weeks of a hiatus. Anywho, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit while I walked about not allowing yourself to say, well, I stopped. Might as well not start back up again. No, you can always start again. Even if you start 50-11 times. Ooh, that little hill was a hike. Even if you start 50-11 times, it's better than not doing it, giving up. So don't give up on yourself. You are worth it. Whatever your goals are, you can achieve them if you keep putting one foot in front of the other. And if you follow some blueprints to people who've been successful, that will help you. You'll know when to tweak it and make it your own. But if you want to be a millionaire, study some millionaires. Well, if you want to eat, if you want to look a certain way for your body type, and you know somebody that's doing it, ask them what they're doing and then try doing it that way. Oftentimes we'll say, I'm doing everything and nothing is changing. Well, one of two things is happening there. You're really not doing everything, or two, it's just a matter of time. For me, it's usually the first one. I'm really not doing everything. I'm just saying that I am. As I'm doing shadow work and I'm recognizing the things that are coming out of me that I need to deal with, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. And I'm damn sure not going to let anybody else beat me up about it. I want to do the work. And as I do the work, it falls off. And maybe some people may fall out of my life because as I do the shadow work, maybe they were just there for the shadow time. And as I become enlightened and lighter and have myself in a space of, I already love myself, but there are degrees to love. I'm going for masters. I'm going for the master degree of self-love. That's not arrogant. That's necessary to get to where I want to be in life. There's got to be a whole bunch of self-love. Well, I'm not going to take up any more of your precious and valuable time. I just wanted to talk to you while I did a little walking, but I got a whole lot more to go, so I need to get off of this so I can pick up the pace. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.